We live in a world that every day faces new challenges, new threats to the environment, to peoples, to peace. It's time to act. It's time to choose sustainable development. Now. The science of where is what you need to understand and help our planet. We use GIS to see data in a better way and to guide decision makers towards better choices. Together, we run into the future of workflows, making them easier, shared, and smarter. We support the evaluation and reporting processes by transforming massive amounts of data into accessible information, showing the impact of your initiatives. Through our maps, we tell your extraordinary stories in an extraordinary way, showing that the most contagious thing is the good we do.
Since 2021, Ivorian Office of Parks and Reserve implements a bilateral cooperation project in Komwe National Park. This project, founded by the KW Bank, is managed by an international group called AfriGEO that work in consortium with different stakeholders and experts like gisAction team, Esri Conservation Program, Team Dev, and so on. The aim is to support Komwe National Park, the largest protected area in Côte d'Ivoire, by renovating and innovating the management of natural resources conservation efforts. Komwe National Park is a rich but also fragile ecosystem where there are many threats such as poaching, gold mining, and security problems in some areas. We decided to leverage geospatial technology and noise parks in order to integrate and contribute to addressing these problems. The system architecture integrates ArcGIS solution with others developed by gisAction and respond to three main challenges. The first one is to enable park rangers to communicate with the base for their safety. Secondly, to provide a data infrastructures and platform for managing the data flow from data collection to data visualization. And thirdly, to access a GIS-based command and control system for gathering into a single system all data feeds and supporting the decision-making process. The remote monitoring, downflow, satellites, drone, and aerial imagery are crucial for the band monitoring task. Having all data accessible in a web GIS increases incredibly our capacity to analyze, plan, and act efficiently.
We had the chance to collaborate with the National Agency of International Cooperation of Luxembourg in Mali over 4 to 5 years and across several challenges of the Third Indicative Cooperation Program, PIC3. One of the projects in which we were involved was the digitalization of the territorial organization of the Sun-West Plan in Ségou, Mali, and the development of a map-based application for mapping water charges. This process involved the creation of a comprehensive, inconsistent, and digital database of the cooperatives' associative base, including the associated producers. For the first time, the cooperative possesses the parcel mapping of the territory it manages.
This was a project that was funded by the Italian Agency for Development and Cooperation, which sought to help communities to capacitate themselves and deal with the negative effects of the El Nino drought that occurred. As a result, worsening the food crisis in the two countries. The project lasted for 3 years and it ended in January 2021. And one of the goals of the project was to improve the collection and management of data to allow overall control of the field activities through satellite imagery for monitoring the health and development of the agricultural production. We adopted an advanced monitoring system capable of measuring the project indicators for the achievement of expected results. Also leveraging the use of vegetation indices from satellite images. The configured system is based on a web geographic information system platform which allows us to innovate and geo-tune traditional measurement or measuring tools, M&E study and evaluation through the integration of the web and the mobile tools, with the aim of measuring the set of project indicators. Besides the M&E purposes, the system that we employed harnessed or provided a set of web GIS-based tools enabling international and local staff to collaborate. The goal was to completely transform the traditional workplace or workflows and build new capacities.
O projeto visava melhorar, aumentar o desenvolvimento socioeconômico, ambiental, segurança habitacional, o empoderamento multidimensional e redução da igualdade de gênero, através de uma abordagem participativa, de capacitação humana e material. SIG Web e abordagem geográfica foram utilizadas em 3 domínios principais: concepção e construção de um sistema de monitoramento melhorado que apoia a medição de indicadores e dos processos das atividades. Um story map para divulgar o processo de empoderamento das mulheres, um portal de dados abertos para o município de Maputo. Um dos grandes resultados é a cooperação das partes interessadas e os processos de mapeamento participativo desencadeados graças ao projeto. Este processo levou à atualização da cartografia participativa do bairro, produzido através da fusão dos esforços dos coletadores de dados e das imagens de drones. Um produto valioso de alta qualidade que está agora disponível no município e para todos os atores de desenvolvimento.
Our team counts on a specialized staff able to create, implement and manage complex geodatabases. We started in 2011 supporting the National Institute of Statistics of Albania when they put a first milestone for their further development. gisAction took part of the first large statistical operation conducted in the country with an extensive use of geospatial tools in all the phases of census. We continue working on this framework in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund team, who supported the National Institute of Statistics in Moldova and Timor-Leste for the population and housing census. We are now working to extend our innovation to the African continent as well, providing technical support to ensure high-quality census and a new awareness about the value of census for economic and social development.
gisAction is a technical group within the TeamDev ecosystem. counting on a multidisciplinary team dedicated to support sustainable development players in dealing with digital innovation and with the integration of geospatial technologies in their workflows.
We are ready to act globally whenever we find the opportunity to partner with others, sharing our vision, to have an impact on local communities or to learn from them. In 2023, we have been working mainly in Europe and Africa.
The vision behind is to empower human activities, increase cooperation and collaboration, and finally contribute to sustainable development.
We support a variety of organizations, all directly involved and committed to making the world a safer, fairer and more beautiful place, protecting it for the next generations.